These videos, they really take time to make, to create. So please, if you guys can, please subscribe, hit the like button. And if you want the extra pair of eyes to help you trade this market, definitely consider joining my Discord. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Uncle Charters' YouTube channel. And as promised, Uncle Charters is going to make a pre-market video today because I was doing my analysis on Tesla yesterday, and I noticed thanks to earning, Tesla just dropped a whole lot. So my analysis didn't really mean much. So I decided, hey, let's do another one, more updated, that includes the reaction to earnings. Okay, guys. Now you notice I don't have any of my lines on this Tesla chart. Okay, we're gonna cover the four horsemen: SPY, Triple Q, Tesla, NVDA. And we're going to do naked charts. Naked charts, I'm going to show you guys how I find my levels. All right, so here is SPY. As you guys can see, no levels, nothing. Okay, we do have SPY in an uptrend right here. So, of course, we want to find that uptrend line. Okay, boom, we got uptrend line right there. All right. Oof. Oof. All right, so 1, 2, almost a third touch right there. All right. Now, I also want to get my Fibonacci levels because I love my Fibonacci level. So we're going to catch the Fib level for this whole trend. So we'll go to the start of this uptrend, which is April 19th low, and it will bring it to the top, to the high, okay? So April 19th low was at 493.86. So we want to make sure the coordinates are correct, 493.86. And then the high was at 565.16. So, boom, there we go. All right, so now we have Fib levels that catches this whole uptrend. Okay, you guys see we hit the top. We came back, bounced off the 23.6 Fib level. Is it a legit bounce or is it a dead cat bounce? Okay, I talked to you guys about that 555.3 level. We didn't quite clear it yesterday. So, and now with the dropping thanks to earnings, looking like a dead cat bounce, guys. How can we confirm this though? How can we confirm? Before we get to how we can confirm it, let's make sure I have all my levels. So we got this uptrend. So something I also like to do is get some more shorter term levels. So I'll find this pivot low right here, right? This pivot low, and I'll bring it up to all-time highs. Okay, and I'll change the color so we know it's different Fib levels. So this pivot low, I went with July 1st's low, which is at 542.52. So we'll make sure we put 52, 542.52. And of course, the high was at 565.16. Okay, so now we have some shorter term Fib levels. Okay, this is how Uncle Charters gets his Fib levels. Okay, these are updated Fib levels. And as you guys can see, when we had the bounce off the 23.6 Fib level, we bounced. And on the shorter term Fib level, you guys can see we hit the 38.2 Fib level, which is at 556.5-ish. Amazing how much the market reacts to these Fib levels. All right, so now it's around 550. Very, very critical level. 550, as you guys know. Also, 548.3. That's also a Fib level that we just got, which also aligns with the green uptrend line. The green uptrend line, all right, that you guys saw me make. So, the bear case scenario is quite simple for me, all right? If we break down 550 and 548.3, that would be bearish. I use the 15-minute chart to 30-minute chart for entry. If we close below those levels, puts, I'll be entering puts and targeting the lower levels. I'd be playing it level to level, of course. First level I will target is 547. Once it gets close or hits that level, I will secure most profits on my position and then leave a runner in case the market drops even further. Okay, and below 547, I got 545, 542.5, 541, 539, and 537. As the next targets to the downside. Okay? Now, when do we trust bounces? We trust bounces when we get false breakdown setups or the recaptures of lost levels. Okay, right now we're gapping down, we're on 550. So based on the Fib levels, I have a Fib level at 551.2, 553.8, 555, that's not a fib level, but it's 555, and then 556.5, that's a fib level. So for me to be bullish, I need to see 551.2 clear. If that clears, I would buy calls and target 553.8. If 553.8 hits, I will secure most profits and leave a runner in case we go up higher. I would favor we go back and fill the gap or get back to all-time highs if 556.5 clears. Now you guys can see the context here. The 556.5 level is right there. Right there, that candle, okay? You can see how it back tested. This to me is the bearish price action behavior. All right, follow through today would be to break down 550 and 548.3. Bearish. All right, can't get bullish unless we recapture some lost levels. Like I said, start with 551.2 to put 553.8, 555, 556.5, and I would be bullish above 556.5 because it would invalidate this breakdown and this back test that you guys can see here. Does that make sense, guys? So that's SPY. Moving on to Triple Q, I have a naked chart. Similar thing that I do with the SPY. We find the uptrend, right? There's an uptrend. Find the start of it to the top of it, and you just add your levels. You make sure the coordinates are correct, right? So we go to the low. The low was April 19th, and the low was at 413.07. So we make sure we write that in. And then the high, which was at 503.52. And there we go. Now we can see that Triple Q actually broke down its 23.6 fib level. And yesterday and the last couple of trading, it has been back testing it as resistant. We can also add an uptrend line. An uptrend line. Oh my goodness. You see how these things give up? It tells a story. You know, it tells a story. So you can see the uptrend line. We broke it down on August 6th. Excuse me. What date is this? Broke it down July 18th. Excuse me. Broke it down July 18th. And you can see the last couple of trading days been back testing that trend line as resistant. So Triple Q has been looking bearish. And now we're at 476.3. All right, I do have support at 476 and 474. If those levels fail, we'll drop it. Okay, I have 472.5, 471, and 469. 469 is a fib level. If it fails, bearish, really bearish, we're heading down a lot lower. Okay, so we break down 476 and 474, bearish. Now, when would I be bullish? When we start clearing lost levels. 478, 480, and 482. And then the green trend line is actually all the way up at 485. Okay, so we're going to have to clear 485 to put a bottom in. But right now, it's kind of looking bearish, guys. Tesla. You guys can see this cup. Looks like we're in the handle phase, which is complicating phase of the cup and handle. So we'll try to catch the cup, fib level with the cup. The high is 265.13, so we make sure to get the coordinates right. So I'm just taking my time to explain everything, how I do everything today. 138.8 is the low of the cup. And now we have our fib levels based on the cup and handle, okay? You guys can see this is the handle. It's been consolidating. However, we had earnings that pushed Tesla all the way down. Look at that. Beautiful. So we'll go to the 6-hour chart here. You guys can see breakdown. Holy moly. All right. So we also got a low right here with the higher low. So we got a little nice little uptrend line that, well, you guys can see there's definitely more room to drop. All right. And then we need some more shorter terms fib levels. Okay. Something that can help us trade the handle. So what I do is I'll go to the handle. Looks like it's flagging out, doesn't it? So we'll go to this pivot low right here. And we'll go to this pivot high up there. All right, we'll change the color to yellow. Okay, because when we do it like this, start from this pivot low to this pivot high, it gives us levels, extension levels to the downside. Okay, if we would have started from this pivot high to this pivot low, it would have given us fib extension levels to the upside. But I want to see what levels we can use to the downside. All right, so now we want to make sure we get the coordinates correct. This was 231.9, and the high for this candle was 265.60. And there we go. Now we have some fib levels even for the shorter term. And you guys can see this drop lets Tesla to almost testing the 1.236 fib level, which is at 224. All right, and this candle's pivot low right here is at 225.5, the current candle pivot low. So that's where support is at. All right, 227, 225.5, and 224. If Tesla wants more downside, then those levels must fail. 227, 225.5, and 224 fail. We are dropping, could drop all the way down to 219 or lower, guys. All right, for me to trust a bounce, we got to recapture some lost levels. All right, I have resistance at 230 and 232. All right, previous pivot was at 231.9, but I'm going to round it up to 232, a whole number, okay? So that level must recapture. 230 and 232 recaptures. Maybe we can try along to play some type of bounce, okay, guys? All right, and that will put the higher targets and play what do I got? I got 234, 235.5, 237, and 239 would be upside targets for Tesla, okay? Here is NVDA. This stock look like it's been flagging. You guys can see it's been flagging. Bam! All right, we got some to the downside as well. To the downside, look like descending triangle pattern. Okay, and of course, we need to get our fib level. So since it's been on a down, like it's been, pushing downwards, I want to see the extension levels to the downside. So I'll start from this pivot low right here, the last pivot low, and I'll connect it to the last pivot high. And here we have it right here. We want to make sure the coordinates are correct. 118 was the low. And then the pivot high was at 136.15. Okay? Boom. Y'all let me know if you like this style of doing analysis better. It does take more time, but I'm taking my time for you guys. Just let me know if you guys prefer this. Okay. So, NVDA is around 120.35 as of recording this, guys. So I have support once again at 120 and 118. And then I have the bottom of the descending triangle pattern. It's around 116.7-ish. All right? So those are the critical support levels. 120, that's minor. But 118 is critical and 116.7 is critical. If those levels fail, bearish. Like bearish. Multiple days, possibly even multiple weeks. Bearish. Does that make sense what I'm saying to you? Bearish if we break down those support levels. Now, if we are to be bullish, 122, which is a fib level, must recapture to put 123.5 and 125 in play. Same plan, even with these new fib levels, same plan. Clearing those levels will put 127 in play. That's a fib level as well. And then above 129, 131 plus. A third test for the green trend line will be around 131. And above 131, our bottom is in because we got the breakout. All right, but we are going to test this for the third time. Resistance level must clear. 122, 123.5, and 125. Otherwise, if we break down 120 and 118, bearish with 116.7 in play and below 116.7, bears are in full control. All right, guys. So that is my pre-market analysis today. I hope you guys found value in this video, guys. These videos, they really take time to make, to create. So please, if you guys can, please subscribe, hit the like button. And if you want the extra pair of eyes to help you trade this market, definitely consider joining my Discord. Peace.